CakePHP is another of the full-stack frameworks. Its aims are fast adoption and development speed, specifically writing as much functionality as possible with as little code as possible. Developers who use it claim this to be true and swear they've been saved from repetitive stress disorder because of it. CakePHP is often criticized for lack of flexibility beyond the basics, performance, and the usual criticism of full-stack architectures. Cake was created in 2006, and it's backed by a nonprofit Cake Foundation. It was created by a Polish developer who wanted to emulate Ruby on Rails. A key goal is not to reinvent the wheel every time, which is also shared by Ruby on Rails. Cake requires PHP 5.2.6. It has a lot of features that I call automagical, which means if you name things correctly, it will end up building a bunch of code sets behind it that you don't need to actually write. Scaffolding and the creating of create, read, update, delete methodologies is quite automated. There's a command line utility called bake that you can use to generate code. There are a number of components and features built into CakePHP that you can use for doing all kinds of tasks. Cake has recently released 2.0, and with it, they've re-architected a lot of their structure. One of the key re-architectures is the request and response mechanism. Exception handling and error handling has been improved. They've added a lot more native features, including JSON encode, PHP data objects, and SPL. They've improved the internationalization features. One of the criticisms of CakePHP previously was its performance, and they've done a lot in this version to improve performance, including adding lazy loading and intelligent caching. They added a new authorization system for handling authentication of users. And finally, they dropped support for PHP 4, which means there's not a lot of extra code inside of the code base to check for all these different things whether they exist or not. CakePHP is a full-stack framework that aims to shorten developer time while maintaining flexibility. With the release of 2.0 in 2011, we're seeing better performance and a slew of new and improved features. Let's dive in and take a look at CakePHP and how it works.